Preparing for the Level 1 exam with IFT. First, let's understand what the exam looks like. You are going to have 2 3-hour sessions. So in most parts of the world, this would be from 9 to 12. That's the morning segment. And then from 2 to 5 p.m., this is the afternoon segment. In each session, you will have 120 multiple choice questions, and that means you will have a total of 240 questions. These questions are going to be done over a 3+3, which is 6-hour period, and you therefore have 1.5 minutes per question. Now in each of these exams, you will get all 10 topics which are shown over here. So in the morning exam, you will first see ethics questions, followed by quantitative methods questions, followed by economics, and so on. Over here, I show you the weightage of each topic, and this has been taken from the CFA Institute website. Economics has a weight of 10%, which means there will be a total of 24 questions, and these will be spread between the morning and afternoon section. So you are going to see 12 economics questions in the morning and then 12 economics questions in the afternoon. The largest topic at level 1 in terms of number of questions is financial reporting and analysis. This is 20% of the exam, which means 48 questions and 24 in the morning, 24 in the afternoon. To pass the exam, you need to perform well on all topics, but it is particularly important to do well on FRA. I have seldom seen somebody pass the exam who did poorly on financial reporting and analysis. I'd say that the other topic which is extremely important is quantitative methods, often referred to as quant. Even though this is 12% of the exam, but the concepts that you study in quant are used across several different topics. So to some extent, quant will be seen in a few FRA readings. It shows up in corporate finance, portfolio management, equity, fixed income, derivatives, and to some extent even in alternative investments. On this slide, I'll talk about what you get when you sign up for the Level 1 exam. This is what you get from CFA Institute. The first thing is the curriculum. By default, you get the ebook. So this is the online version of the curriculum, which you can download to your computer. If you pay extra, you can also get a hard copy version of the book. So if you like to read physical books, then I would suggest you pay the extra money and get the physical book. Once you sign up, you will also get access to an interactive study planner, and I suggest that you try this out. Some people find it useful, others do not. So take a look at it and decide whether you want to use it or not. The next item is topic tests. These are extremely important and I'll refer to them later. I just showed you the 10 topics which are part of the level 1 curriculum. For every topic, the CFA Institute will give you online tests and you must do these as part of your preparation. And finally, the CFA Institute also provides mock exams. I strongly recommend that you do these mock exams before taking the actual exam. Before I talk about IFT's products and services, I want to give you some context. The CFA program curriculum for level 1 has 6 volumes. So if you get the physical hard copies, you will get 6 fat books. Now across these 6 volumes, we have the 10 topics that I just talked about. For each topic, there are multiple readings. Overall, there are 61 readings for 2016. And in each of these readings, there are multiple learning outcomes. The exam that you get is based on this curriculum. So every question will come somewhere from the curriculum. So ideally, you need to know the curriculum very well. But the challenge is that with these 6 volumes, we have thousands of pages of text. And many students get confused or overwhelmed when they read this much material. And that's why there are so many prep providers who try to help candidates work their way through the curriculum. Now coming to the IFT products and services. So our core offering is the videos. The videos are based on the curriculum. So for every reading, we have a set of videos that explain every section and every learning outcome of a given reading. And when you listen to the videos, it will be easier for you to understand the material in the curriculum. For some candidates, videos are not enough, and they also like to read notes. So this is where IFT notes come in. Again, these notes are based on the curriculum, and they take every section and highlight the most important parts of that section. Our next product is the question bank. While you do get questions from CFA Institute, so you'll find these questions in the curriculum, and then you also have questions online, and I highly recommend that candidates do those questions, but I feel they are not enough. So IFT offers a question bank with over 3,000 questions, and our contention is that if you do all the questions that CFA Institute gives you along with our question bank, you will have done over 4,000 questions, which is sufficient practice for you to pass the exam. Next, we have quizzes. So when you are done with a given topic, such as quantitative methods, you can take the CFA Institute topic exam or topic quiz, plus you can also do the IFT quiz for that topic. Some candidates need support during their studies. So we do offer a question and answer service, and this comes in two flavors. One is a text-based service where our premium students are given access to a LinkedIn group, and if a premium student has a question, he or she can post the question on the relevant LinkedIn group. An IFT representative then responds to that question within 48 hours. You can go to our website to get access to the relevant group. We also create video responses to questions that are submitted, but for that you will have to follow a schedule. And the schedule shown here is based on the IFT schedule, which is on our website. So what this is showing you here is that for quantitative methods, you need to submit your questions by 27th December, and then we will release a video responding to those questions by 31st December. For FRA, you need to submit your questions by 24 January and so on. We also offer mock exams that help you get ready for your final exam. Coming now to some study advice. Step 1 is to define your schedule. I have already alluded to this earlier, but we have a schedule for the June 2016 Level 1 exam. You can access that on our website. You can either use our schedule or you can create your own schedule. In creating your schedule, keep your strengths and weaknesses in mind. You are aware of any commitments you might have, so keep those in mind. And also, I would like you to be done with the curriculum 5 weeks before the actual exam. So in these final 5 weeks, you will have to review and practice a lot. As you go through the curriculum, you will realize that there is a lot of material, and you will feel like you have forgotten readings that you have done before. So keep revising, but have this buffer. In the end, you will find it extremely useful. Let's get a little deeper now. So take a topic like quantitative methods. This has several readings. One reading is reading 5, time value of money. So I generally recommend that you start with quantitative methods. You will see on our schedule also that we start with quantitative methods. So with any reading, let's say reading 5, you have to learn the concepts, then practice, and then assess or test yourself. So how do you learn? You can learn by reading the curriculum, listening to videos, reading notes, and so on. Now you will have to define what works best for you. I will give you a strategy on the next slide, but these are the major resources to help you learn the material and to understand the concepts. Now, how do you practice? Here again, you use the curriculum. There are examples in the curriculum that you need to work through. And when you listen to our videos or read our notes, we tell you to do the examples in the curriculum. We also offer a question bank, so you can practice by working through the IFT question bank. And then at the end of every reading in the curriculum, there are practice problems, so you can assess yourself by working through those practice problems. As you work through a given reading, make sure you stay on schedule, and you have to pace yourself to stay on schedule. If you spend too much time on a given reading, then you will fall behind schedule, and that will put a lot of pressure on you later. So make every effort to define a reasonable schedule and then stick to it. This exercise that I described here, you need to do reading by reading. So do this for reading 5, then reading 6. Once you are done with all the quant readings, then you need to assess yourself at the topic level. For that, you can do the topic assessment, which is available on the CFA Institute website, and you can also do the IFT quiz for this topic. After quant, move on to the next topic. If you are following the IFT schedule, the next topic is FRA, and follow the same process. So do this for all 10 topics. After you are done with the 10 topics, and I've said that you should try and finish all 10 topics at least 5 weeks before the exam, then in the final 5 weeks, you need to practice, review, look at your mistakes, work through more assessments, and it is extremely important that you do several full-length mock exams. I'll now give you some more specific suggestions on how to study using IFT material. I recommend that when you start a reading, first watch the video before actually doing the reading. This will give you the context, and it will put hooks in your mind about what's important. After that, read the curriculum or IFT notes. Now, some people are comfortable doing a lot of reading. If so, do the curriculum, but make sure that you stay on schedule. If you are like most people, you will have trouble going through the entire curriculum and you will look for something shorter. In that case, use the IFT notes. But even if you are using notes, you must do the boxed examples in the curriculum. These examples have testable concepts, and therefore it is important that you work through them. Also, for every reading, do the IFT question bank. These questions are organized based on learning outcomes. So by working through the question bank, you can make sure that you cover all the learning outcomes of a given reading. After that, do the curriculum practice problems. So these are at the end of every reading. By doing the curriculum practice problems, you get a sense for whether you have understood the reading or not. If you have any questions, post them. If you are a premium student, then post your question on the premium student forum and an IFT representative will respond to you. If you are not a premium student, we have a forum for you too, but here students ask questions and other students answer questions. At the end of every topic, you should do the CFA Institute assessment, which you will find on their website, and also do the IFT quiz for that topic. Again, if you have issues, post them on our forums. During the final few weeks, you should do a lot of review and revision and work through several full-length mock exams. I'll talk about this in more detail when we are closer to the exam. That is it for now, and remember, the key to success is lots of practice.